Alright, so this video is going to be a quick one. You need to make a decision now between downloading jQuery by just clicking on that big orange button on the jQuery.com website or using a hosted solution. It's a very popular option where Microsoft and also Google offer the files hosted through a CDN, basically reducing dramatically the load on your own server, as the jQuery file is a heavy file, 32 kilobytes. Not only that, if it's coming from the Google CDN or the Microsoft CDN, you could expect that users already have that cache in their computer, reducing your load time even more. So you'll find in our appendixes to the videos, you'll find the links to the Google hosted option or the Microsoft option. Both options are good options. When you're working locally on your local hard drive, it's probably a better idea to download your current version of jQuery and just work locally. And then when you're ready to go live, to move to the jQuery that's a hosted solution. And one more thing that I would say is just make sure that you're using the minified version. And you'll see that on the Google network, it only offers the minified version. And on the Microsoft version, you do have other alternatives. This becomes really handy when you're in development, but it's best to always use the minified when you go into production, because it's a much smaller file size. Now, with that said, literally all you have to do if you're on the Google CDN is just to grab the script and just paste it into your header or your footer. Now, most of the pros in the industry say that your best bet is to put it in the footer, because as long as you don't have any code in the application that is modifying your HTML, and literally if you're a clean JavaScript developer and you're making sure that you don't do anything before the application loaded, or at least you're not modifying anything in the HTML before the document is completely loaded, then it's not a bad idea to place your script on the bottom just before your footer, and we'll practice that as we're building our application. I want to show you one example of an application before we complete. And by the way, don't worry about